Hello and welcome back everyone, Tone here, and I'm ready to continue our current run of Shogun Showdown. I believe we were approaching the end of the run. I don't remember how long these runs go for as far as the map goes, but I think we're in the second half by now. And we've got a pretty interesting kit. This powered up spear has really been carrying us with a bunch of like utility stuff really. And I've been looking for another like good damage ability, but I just haven't really come up with anything. So this is where we've landed. Let's decide where we are going to go next. We have another sacrifice tile shop, which I didn't use last time, so we probably won't want to go there. Enchant upgrade. That last time that was the ice thing. Max level upgrade, damage upgrade. I'm gonna go with the damage upgrade shop. I really just want some more damage on stuff. The chance that I increase the damage on our spear, now that we're getting 5 health enemies. The corruption update that is new, this is like the palette it used, this purple background, so I kind of wonder if this is one of the new zones, and I wonder if it'll have like corrupted enemies of a sort. Let's see, the Warden. Dwelling in the shell of a strider, it carries a lantern to keep itself warm. Upon death, explodes, dealing 2 damage to any unit in adjacent cells. Interesting. I have a plan. Heck yeah. I wonder what they summon. More of themselves? See, that combo didn't give me any coins, actually. Interesting. I don't know what gets us coins. I need to figure that out. I actually just realized how difficult these guys are to kill, actually, because you don't want to do it with melee. The swap works well, though. Oh, I thought I had the swap equipped there. It's too bad. Accidentally dashed into him. The swap would have been on cooldown, so I was probably... I could have avoided the damage there, I'm sure, but they were probably going to actually summon, or I would have had to move or something, so I'll take that damage. This is actually pretty strong with these guys. I guess my push is probably incredibly strong with those guys too, assuming they die when they hit the enemy. I wonder what this potion is. Yeah, as long as they don't die like when I bump them, if they move before they take the damage, that should be pretty good. Looks like this is the last wave. cool up. Recharge tiles and special move cooldown. That sounds really strong. So I'm glad I picked that up and wasted the shield pot. Alright, so +1 damage and +1 cooldown. It's not bad on the spear. I really like the spear being on 3 cooldown though. And I think the damage upgrade that we're gonna get at the end of this like area is not gonna have a cooldown requirement. I think it's like a special better one. So I kind of want to save that for the spear. I think if I'm gonna give plus damage to the spear. I put on the bow. The bow's already short cooldown. I'll get 2 damage out of it. It'll become like a decent melee attack, and then it has a lot of other upgrade slots. Ooh, what are these guys? Striders. Fallen Warrior of Distant Past. So the last... the enemies that explode said that they were in the shell of a strider, or they were striders in the shell of something else. I forgot. You seem like ghosts, so maybe those are striders in the shell of something else. I'll have to read that again. It's in connected lore here. Let's see. Dash. When moving, advances as far as possible in the chosen direction. Wow. Well, let's just go ahead and combo those guys. Yeah, I didn't get money from that combo either. This guy's gonna try to attack me. You know what? I'll let him. Cue this up. I was hoping he'd back up far enough for me to spear both of them. Ooh, this looks juicy though. Getting extra damage thanks to my enemies inflict +1 damage when attacking each other. So these guys actually, well, those guys explode for 3 on their allies. It was really nice. I got 3 coins from that. Sniper, +1 damage when attacking from a distance of 4 cells or more. I forgot I had that. These are big maps where we're at now, so it's easier to take advantage of that. Before, some of the maps were only like 5 tiles, I think. Do up some stuff. I'm gonna knock this guy to his ally. I wait for the next wave. Go ahead and drink this and pick up another one. Okay, here's the next wave. Ooh, this is not a good spot to be. Suppose I have to kill the guys on my left to make space if I don't want to take damage from this guy. Alright, so I'm gonna bump this guy. Very nice. So he took 1 damage from the bump. Killed this guy, which was one of these, exploded from the bump. And then did 3 damage back to him. It's a pretty strong combo. Okay, these are in the shell of a strider, yeah. You can see it's actually just like their coat, and then they're carrying a lantern. So they're like a headless It's a ghost, like an invisible ghost. Interesting. Okay, now I need to back up from this guy. So what do they summon? A Blight Charger. Strikes swiftly, feels nothing. Quick, can attack immediately after adding a tile to the attack queue. That's dangerous. Wonder what kind of attack they have, if it's ranged or not. I kind of want to do something like... This will kill these two, and then I can charge into this guy. Hit him with the bow staff. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see if the charge does 2 damage. It only did 1 damage. So it has to be like an arrow. That's too bad. Wonder if the smoke bomb will count. Because this isn't like a dash, it might not be like a ranged thing. Because I think this is counting as like moving and then attacking, rather than being like a true range attack. Looks like a dice. I'm kind of curious what that is too. Wish I could inspect these while they're on the ground. But can I? I can! Heck yeah! Good UI. Lucky die. During combat, reroll enemy intentions. Out of combat, reroll reward or shop. Ooh, that sounds really valuable. I'm gonna want to pick that up. Queue this up. He does have a ranged attack. Guess I should have queued this up in preparation for that, actually. Well, this wouldn't have worked because I'd killed this guy when I swapped, then he'd hit me anyways. So I think I was taking damage here no matter what, unless... Let's just chill out for a moment. That was the one I was going to sacrifice to pick up the die anyways. Oh right, these guys move forever, right? Interesting. Yeah, we're getting much more complex enemies with much more difficult attacks and stuff to deal with. So from what we were doing last session, I feel like the complexity has ramped up a lot, which is really cool to see. Well, new wave coming. Let's queue up some stuff and see what they do. I'm going for the combo, so let's do like... Oh, I got something juicy. Okay, check this out. Let me... So we're going to swap with this guy, charge into this guy, and then spear these two. That'll kill these two, but if I wait a turn, this guy will kill him as well, and I don't have a reason to queue this up, so let me just wait. Wait. Okay, the combos are pretty fun. Now I gotta be careful because if I kill this guy's gonna do 2 damage to me. So I think I have to have this queued up. Although I can knock you into him and you'll kill this guy, but then you'll still be alive. So I think I'll do this because I'll kill both of you and get the combo. They dropped an edamame brew that I didn't even get the opportunity to consider picking up. I think there should be like an ending phase that allows you to like pick up items off the ground and stuff. Wonder if it auto sells the items though. That wouldn't be the worst thing, but like it would have been nice to like be able to pick up the edamame brew if we wanted. I don't know if I would have. I might have dropped this, but this is pretty sick, and I already have one of these, so. Let's see, -1 cooldown, very strong. Kind of feel like putting that on either the bow or the arrow. I'm not using the bow yet, but if I give this like another +1 damage, we're starting to look pretty juicy with this. These became a lot more valuable with the new enemies we're seeing and the bigger map, so having less cooldown on these could be pretty nice as well. The arrow almost feels like a lost cause, like reducing the cooldown. I mean, I get 2 more upgrade slots on this, so I could bring it down twice. And it'd have 5 instead of 7. We kind of get like a more impact, like a greater percentage of cooldown reduction basically from using it on something that has less. But there are like diminishing returns in a way, because you can't really like use something every single turn. I mean, I guess you kind of could. The sooner you can put it back in your queue, the more valuable it is. But I feel like I don't have to use this every 3 turns. Or I should say like every 2 turns might be like hard to get like that much value out of this in particular. But maybe not. This thing is always freaking good. With this piercing, I think I like increasing the damage on this though, so that I could hit something behind someone to do like 5 damage. But there is like the argument that like I could just combine it with something else, especially because I have range stuff, if I need to do more than 4 damage to something. Because the 4 damage like one-shotted everything on the last floor. Getting this extra damage and extra cooldown is a bit of a waste, which is like what the last upgrade shrine would have given me. And this is tough. This is like a really good upgrade, and I would put it on anything. I didn't think I wanted it on the spear, but I almost like talked myself into it. Let's do it. To be careful with this guy because he charges. 2-turn cooldown. Queue up something that dashes. I can turn around. Queue this back up. Wait to see what the next wave is. Nothing important. So yeah, I can combine stuff like that to kill that guy. Now you're about to summon someone. I'm not gonna be able to stop that unless someone spawns right here that can knock into him, which happened. Beautiful. Right, let's queue this up. I guess I should have queued this up knowing that he was gonna do this turn. I feel like I should wait for the next wave now. This guy complicates it. So what's going through my head right now is I could back up and just spear this guy. This guy might spear him already. Let's go for that play. Thing is, if I back up, this guy's gonna rain arrows, so I won't actually be able to spear him that turn. But if I turn around, I might be able to swap places with this guy, This guy will kill himself, and then this guy might kill this guy. That's what the play I'm gonna go for. And then I can remove this from the queue because it's not gonna do anything. And then that did a lot of his health. Go with the spear again. We bait this out. Interesting. I had a combo set up with the dash where I could have killed all 3 of these, but now that this guy's in there, I don't know, let's just like stack more stuff. So spear will kill these 2, and arrow will do 2 damage to you. Can't actually get through this guy to kill everyone on the screen next turn. This is the last wave, so let's just do this. I was thinking I could keep the spear guys in for the next wave and maybe get them to attack someone else, but we'll just go with this. +1 damage and +1 cooldown. This was the kind of thing I was thinking I could throw on the... Actually, this is exactly what I put on the bow last time, isn't it? Tempted to throw it on the arrow because it cooldown's so long already, but I don't think that makes sense. I mean, it kind of does. I have 5 attacks. I can like kind of persist without the arrow, and then just slot in the arrow if I just need that extra 3 damage, or the freeze. Like, that would have been beneficial last round. Getting the bow up to 3 damage I think would be pretty good, and it still has 2 more upgrade slots where I could reduce its cooldown further. Miku the Fallen. Guess I'm fast. Betrayed by the very warriors she now watches over in their rest. Moving advances as far as possible in the chosen direction, and quick, can attack immediately. Ooh, this is a nasty boss, I think. And she has a spear. So she shouldn't be able to attack next turn because she's moving and not adding a tile to the queue. Or does that mean that this doesn't have to get the yellow charge up thing that they see when they're like, I don't have to like see the intent, and she will be able to use this right away? I'm not sure, but if I get close to her, I'm not gonna have time to back away. Oh, the bow's gonna turn her around though. So maybe I just queue up a bunch of damage and turn her around and figure it out from there. Dash isn't doing much here. Should I leave it in? Might want to use it to escape her. I'll leave it in. It's only on a 4-turn cooldown. Kind of a famous last words, I know. But I can also freeze her, get the cooldown back. Let's just do this, I guess. And I got you to waste your attack. Choose this while we're here. Just put this in the queue because I can. It's better than waiting. I could always take it out if I don't want to use it. Keep my distance here so she can't immediately spear me. And let's do this so we can get like another big damage attack. I'm gonna wait for her attack to come in so I can get her to waste it. Whoops. Or I'll attack. Or I'll do the complete opposite thing that I said I was gonna do. I'm so bad with the controls in this game for some reason, sometimes. I hit spacebar there, which I didn't even know would execute my attacks, but I was thinking it would be like a rest for some reason. This is what happens when you like play so many different games. All the controls get jumbled together. I remember like swapping between like NetHack and like Cogmine and DCSS, just like, because they all have like pretty complex like sets of keyboard commands. Like how mixed up you'd get with like all the keybinds. She's not actually doing the spear though. She's gonna summon someone. Or, oh my god, the double summon. Okay. What do these guys do again? They can attack immediately as well. So this guy is gonna be able to Q something and attack. I'm gonna swap with her, but then I don't think he's gonna do the attack because I'm not here anymore. But I presume that he would have attacked immediately if that were the case. So I could either turn her around or knock her back. I'm gonna turn her around. Just because it's more damage and this thing's not on that high of a cooldown. Oh, that's what that effect means. Because normally they add its grade like this, and then it gets the intent border. So they don't get to attack from like not having anything in there, but it goes straight to this, which saves them a turn. Does this 4 kill them? I don't want to find out. What is that? Curse the first target ahead. Cursed targets take double damage. Let's do this. Spear did kill. Ooh. Knockback punch. It's like some Street Fighter stuff. Strike the cell directly ahead, pushing the target back as far as possible. Deal collision damage if another target is in the path. So this is like my special that I already have. Backward charge. Dash backward and strike the first target behind. I do like that. There's not a lot of ways to damage someone that's behind you. Like the main defense we have against that is swapping with someone else. That seems like a level of utility we don't have. And this is quite literally something that we already have, except it is a little more damage. And I do like that a lot, but this seems like it's really nice. I guess I could have re-rolled, but I like that. I was still looking for like a nice, just like regular attack, and I think the bow is becoming that. Let's get a damage upgrade. Threw me an edamame brew, which means I guess I'm just gonna sell this. Did I unlock this? Okay, should. I think I can only unlock the one per run too, so I need to unlock this so I can get the ability to unlock this thing. A sale on that? Well, that's easy. Sell all these edamame brews for 4 coins. I can buy one for 2 if I want, but I might not even buy this. So +1 damage. What is this? Dynamic boost. +1 damage to attacks if you moved with a tile. Moved with a tile. Oh, with a tile. Okay. Like these tiles on the same turn. We have a lot of these. 1, 2, 3. This is huge. I think there's no way we don't buy that. Extra consumable slot is nice, but I could live without for other things. So I'm definitely taking that. Now all these look pretty juicy for +1 damage as well, because I can get them up to 3 damage. Like a 3 damage backward charge? I don't want to give the bow 4 damage, but I don't know. Now that I have that, augmenting 3 of my skills. These both become like 3 damage ranged abilities. I think I am going to augment one of these other things. This has two more slots too, so I can get its damage up, but I feel like these are becoming more valuable. Going from 2 to 3 damage feels like a lot better than going from 1 to 2 for some reason with this upgrade. The question is which one? Do you think I kind of want the forward facing ones as much as like this has like a really, really strong, but a little bit of a niche purpose of like attacking someone that's behind me? I'm usually facing my threats. Although this means I could position in the middle more often, and when like waves are popping up, prepare a bit better, like more for them. Maybe I will do it with that. I see how this costs 40. That's where sacrificing that tile like could have like really come in handy. Because I would have been able to get another damage upgrade on one of my other tiles. So you could easily give up a weak tile for 40 and then get like a really nice upgrade on another one. But it's moot here. I do like all of my tiles now. Now that the enemies are getting more complex, like a lot of these are becoming more valuable too. Like this bow, during that boss fight, the turnaround ability was like really good. You grab the edamame brew? It could save our life, but I've mostly just like been selling those. Theater of Illusions. We have a Kabukai, trickster dancing in the shadows of your own moves. Oh, these both have 5 damage, or 5 health. Well, I know what this guy does. I want to be ready to kill this guy. I kind of screwed that up, actually. I was thinking it would be cute if I could get this guy to attack this guy, but I'm not setting up to kill this guy. Like, I should have used this and this. Copycat mirror transforms into a basic version of a random hero tile. Tiles in your attack cube won't be copied. Oh, it'll turn into one of these. Oh, yikes. Well, that does make this... Did they attack with that this turn? That's always like a sneaky thing games can do, is like... Oh, you're like really strong? Well, now I'm just going to make the enemies scale directly off of you. It's a cute little balancing thing. Something I hadn't considered is the swap thing, plus the shoot backwards is a pretty strong combo as well. So I could launch into them and then swap with them, and they'll end up on this tile, but take an extra damage. Actually, they might take an extra 2 damage, because that's 2 abilities that are moving me with a tile to get dynamic boost on. But if I just swap with them... Oh, you know what's funny? They could get this tile, and when I swap, they'll hit me. They're using my own tactics against me. Let's go like this, I think. I was trying to decide if it'd be worth trying to get them to attack this guy after swapping. Okay, so they don't use it immediately. That's good. This guy's probably going to turn around and try to dash into me. No sense in using both of these. Oh my gosh, I'm not turned around. Whoops. What's cool about augmenting my abilities with these is that this guy won't get those bonuses. Okay, well this will kill you straight up. Wait. Why didn't this do 2 damage? Oh, is that only subsequent attacks? It is, so that applies to everything, but I have to move first. Okay, that's a little different than I was expecting. Possibly a little harder to take advantage of. It's actually way different than I was expecting, but can make it work. There's another wave coming. Let's see what the wave is doing. Knock this guy back. So I gotta like turn this guy around, but he's gonna die anyways. Unless I swap with him first. Swap with him, I stab these two. This guy dies. This guy lives with 1 health. But I could hit him with this for 3 and then swap, which kills him. Then I stab both of these guys. This one dies. Seems pretty good. Oh, and I got the +1 dynamic boost on my spear. They both died. Very nice. This guy's trying to turn around so he can back up into me. I think I need to freeze you. I don't think so, bro. Let's see what the next wave has. I gotta do it in this order. So yeah, that still only did 2 damage because I attacked with this and this was what moved me. So that's too bad. I mean, it's still pretty strong, but it actually rewards queuing 3 tiles, which I don't do a lot. But as much as these are utility for repositioning before you do attacks, that does mean like I could like get close to someone with one of these 2 and then do like big damage to them, so pretty cool. Let's queue this up because I might have to kill you this turn. Actually, should I set up a... I was gonna think about setting up a triple kill, but you're gonna kill this guy this turn no matter what. I might as well just let you do that instead of wasting my cooldown. I queue up these, I can do the 5 damage to kill this guy again by moving first. Well, now that I know how that works, it's like I can use another skill to power up another skill, which is pretty cool. Alright, I'm just gonna knock you guys into each other. I don't know how many of these are like new that I haven't seen before, but some of these passives are really cool. I'm just gonna start queuing stuff up and we'll figure out what we're doing with it after. Might be way too many cooldowns, but I guess I can dash into you. Swap places, and kill you with this, or do I want to spread the damage out a bit? Maybe I'll spread the damage out a bit. You could be very dangerous with what's left for you to copy though. But you'll be facing the wrong direction to use any of these. So I think I will be able to take advantage of that. I'm going to try to line it up so that this guy is going to want to stab you, maybe. I'd have to use this first to do that, which makes this kind of useless. It's fine, so maybe I'll just save on this. That does mean if you copy this, you might be able to attack me really quick. Maybe that's a mistake. Oh wait, I executed my attack, so you're gonna get to use everything first. And this is what I was thinking of anyways. This is the one that you'd be able to attack me with quickly. Get out your spear, equip mine, stab you both. +1 damage. Wow. I thought this was more rare. I thought you very frequently got the +1 damage, +1 cooldown. So I don't know if I'm just getting really lucky with this. But this is like such a strong upgrade to get. I think I want to put on the bow so that I can juice this to do 4 damage. Or a 5th damage after removing as well, so that kind of compensates for the short range on this, and it becomes a 5 damage blast, and 5 is becoming an important breakpoint in some of the enemies we're seeing. anything ranged is annoying. It's like these guys. I don't know why that's so funny. But you're gonna hit me next turn. I don't even have like my shields or anything to throw up. I lucky you have the spear, which tends to be good for wave spawns. Ooh. Should be able to triple with this, because I can swap, stab, which will do 5 damage, and then back up into you. I feel like I should pick this up just to heal. May as well use one of these. I don't have to do that right away though, so I guess I could have saved this till the end of the fight, but I had just used a bunch of stuff, so everything was on cooldown, so it doesn't hurt to go ahead and just use it. Kill these guys pretty easily here. Yeah, I like being able to juice up my spear damage to have it do 5 damage. Okay, this is a little nasty, because these guys have ranged attacks, which are harder to avoid. But I think I have a setup here where I can kill them both in one turn. Let's just do that to get rid of those guys because they are super annoying. Got my spear. Oh, I don't like you taking the arrow. We're just gonna move in and stop you, even though it was nice of that guy to block it. What is that? Lift all enemies. Whoa, that sounds strong. I like that. What's unfortunate is I can't pick up the edamame brew before picking up this, because I would like to use this and take this. But now I think I need to use both of these. Get my spear. Perfect strike, +1 cooldown. Recharge tile cooldown if attack exactly depletes the target's remaining hit points. Interesting. I feel like that's worth throwing on the arrow, actually. The thing is, like, the arrow's main utility, being an ice attack, is to not kill enemies. But I don't know, this thing can do 3 damage pretty frequently with a sniper, and if I have like a 3 damage ranged attack that resets immediately, that has like a long cooldown otherwise, is kind of cool. But is it necessary? This one would be kind of cool as well. I might re-roll this one with my die though. +1 damage, I like that a lot better. I might give it to the arrow. I mean, I guess I could just start juicing up these things. I feel like charge is the thing I'm least likely to use for damage, because this is really good for setting up the dynamic boost. As is this, but this is pretty good for setting up combos by damaging someone and then putting them in a position where they're going to take more damage. Getting even more damage out of the backward charge is pretty cool too, though. Go to the smoke bomb. By the way, I think that reroll price is pretty balanced because I feel like 5 gold is really valuable. That I haven't like used it yet. And I usually just want to take what's given to me, but it's not like super valuable that I would never touch it. It might have been worth re-rolling that last one if I didn't have the dice to use it for free. I guess with how valuable some of those cards are, though, that $5 for a reroll is like could be considered pretty cheap. Let's see, this is interesting. Let's get crazy. Just zipping around everywhere. There goes all my mobility. You do again. You move as far as you can. You're probably gonna like block me in here. Whoops, I did not mean to wait. Hell no, I'm not getting cursed. Just have you... Oh wait, no. You won't attack that guy. I guess I should have queued this up for the combo. Dang, and now I'm taking damage. I guess that's one problem with having the bow staff do so much damage, is that you actually don't get to use it for utility, except on bosses where it's actually incredibly good for that. It's almost nice to just have this on like a very low cooldown and not have high damage. You can just keep turning enemies around to damage other enemies, which we have like more incentive to do because we have the unfriendly fire skill. Alright, do your damage. Kind of wave we have spawning here. Gotta set up a triple kill. Not really. So I could back up and do 2 damage, spear you for 5, and then charge into you for 1, which would kill both of you, or I could just spear you both, but you wouldn't die. If I bumped into you. Either way, let me see. Let's do this for science. I'm curious to see if this, even though I don't move tiles with it, will cause this to do 3 damage when I back up. It does. So even though I didn't physically move a tile, because this moves you, it counts. Interesting. Let's set up the swap here. Watch you back. So these guys fire and back up. Two of these guys. I don't think I can kill both of these guys in a turn. Unless this guy helps me. Hold up. This could be huge. Yeah, so you're spearing. So I want to swap places with you, charge into you, and then stab both of you. Should be a triple kill. It's just me and you, spear bro. Take another wave coming out. Do anything cool with what I have queued up here? Kill you. Back up into you and freeze you. That probably sets up a triple kill on these guys. Yeah, why not? Oh, I did that in the wrong order. So this guy's not frozen. I want to keep you locked in. I have to be able to dodge this guy, so hit you, charge, spear. The big combo. Wave 5, I'll freeze you for real this time, then let's just step up. Stabby stab. -1 cooldown. That feels like it could be pretty good on one of these. I don't want to put on the arrow. I almost feel like this arrow is like wasted. Maybe I should have sold the arrow before. I like the arrow, but when something has this much cooldown, it's just like hard to justify giving it like many upgrades. But if I did give this -1 cooldown twice, like getting this down to 5 ain't bad. I feel like 4 or 5 is a pretty typical cooldown, even though I haven't had a lot of stuff with like very low cooldowns at the moment. Giving this -1 cooldown seems like it'd be pretty sweet though. That's what I'm gonna do. Honestly, getting this down to 5 cooldown, you can freeze for 3 turns with it, is pretty sweet. Sato the Stage Master. Once the Emperor's favorite actor, now a mere shadow of his former glory. Alright, well, let's just queue up some big attacks. Mirror Man. So I should do 11 damage with this setup. Which means this guy has like 40 health. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to avoid this damage unless I turn you around with my bow. Should have thought about this order a little better. Wait, you got rid of it? That's quite generous of you. Drop the curtain, go to the next act. he must have stages. I got really lucky there. I don't know why he would have done that. So yeah, those did 5 damage. That's a lot of guys to deal with. Oh, he's not even here. This is a fun boss fight. I think I'm chunking him down so fast that I might be skipping phases of it though. I sort of need to wait for some of my cooldowns to come back. These guys are so weak, I want to see how many I could like manage to kill in one go. Can't queue up anything else, right? So if I wait one turn here, swap, you die, then I should kill these 3. If I do that. Nice, I just got a, like, achievement, I guess. Kill 4 enemies in a single turn. Let's kill you with this. Actually, that won't kill you, will it? Set up to kill you with that. I'm gonna let my arrow come off cooldown. Act 3, the dance unfolds. Strike, turn you around, stab you, then this should kill. If it didn't kill, it was gonna freeze you. I can ice something for +2 cooldown. Pretty good on one of these. Freezing guys behind you sounds decent, and having this on a 5-turn cooldown isn't terrible. It's like the only way to really, at least I don't have a way yet to really like stop enemies behind me, except for swapping places with someone. That could be pretty cool. I could re-roll it and maybe get something like a lot better. When I got the ice upgrade for arrow, was it +3 cooldown? Is this like a special version of the upgrade? This feels kind of low value overall, low-ish, and I feel like this is supposed to be like a really strong upgrade, so I wonder if I'll get like a really strong option if I re-roll this. But I don't know, I'll go for the utility. I think that sounds kind of cool. Alright, I just noticed this is a pretty good length for this video, or this session, so we're gonna leave this here because it looks like there's 2 islands left as well. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. That Shogun Showdown, sick game. I really like where we got at this stage. I almost feel like the first like 2 islands or so should be like a little faster, because I feel like the game's getting really good right now, where we have like a lot of complexity to our build, from like shaping it through the options we've been giving, through our tiles and our passives. But also it's increasing the complexity of the enemies, so they interplay with our build like a lot as well. But I'm on like one of the low difficulties, so maybe the early levels get like a lot more interesting as they get harder as well. And they make it harder to get to like the decisions that we're getting here. So gotta see those like higher like ascension levels, I guess. So we'll get there. But this game is like, that last like whole couple areas was like super fun, this island. So really looking forward to the next ones. But yeah, let's leave that here for now. So thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching today. Do check out the links in the description below. You can find my Patreon down there if you want to show support for me and my work there. You can also find my Discord if you want to come and hang out with me and the rest of the community there, where there's always some fantastic discussions going on. But otherwise, that is it for now, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, everyone.